Right, but Pam, you're a wonderful sister.
You mean the parties?
Yeah, the parties too. You're a wonderful sister, and I sure appreciate it.
She's 60. You're going to grab her?
I'm Pam's mom, and 60 years ago we were at Fort Sill. Her father was inducted back into the Army, and we were back there. And it's been bringing a lot of memories back, thinking back to those 60 years ago. And she's a wonderful daughter, and right now she's my eyes sometimes. I've got three other children plus Pam, and they're all my eyes, and I love them all, and love them all, plus all my grandchildren and great-grandchildren. It's wonderful to see so many of you here tonight, all her friends. It's great. Thank you for coming, and I think it's wonderful we surprised her. Good job.
You want to do the honors for this table?
Okay, come up here. My name's Heather Lyon, and I am married to Shane, who is Pam's nephew. And one of the thing that comes right to mind, and I've always felt so loved by Pam. I love her smile, I love her laugh, and she's always injured. I always go, oh, what happened to you now? What did you drop on your foot? I just think of her as someone who deals with injuries and handles pain really well.
That's good.
My name is Tim Frank. My wife Nicole is Pam's niece, and we love being at all the family occasions where we get to hang out with all you guys, and especially Pam. And one thing that I have to share about Pam is this family is all about parties and playing games, and I've learned over the years never to play card games next to Pam. Because first of all, she cheats. Second of all, she is a card shark. She always wins somehow. So,
she knows how to cheat well.
Mrs. Miller.
But we love her. I echo everybody else. I always see a smile on her face. Such a great lady, and happy birthday.
I have to add though, Natalie and Heather and I, well, Heather's over there, sorry, we used to call her Evil Lynn when we played cards.
That was Kim that started that.
Oh, Kim started it, okay, my sister started it. But we called her Evil Lynn because the younger boys were really into He-Man, and Evil Lynn was the villain. But I also have to say, when my mom said we lived in the same neighborhood, my mom would walk me down to the corner, and Pam would come out of her house, and there was a scary dog just around the corner. So Pam would walk up and always meet me so that I didn't have to deal with this scary dog, so I could go play with Natalie and Heather. So she's always been a very great aunt to me.
I'm Barbara Reed, and I'm Pamela's cousin. Pamela is my fashion consultant, my home interior designer, and she's also my decorator. I don't know what I would do without her sometimes, especially for emergencies, parties and things like this. She's my right hand. Thanks, Pam.
I'm Joe Parkinson. I'm Pam's cousin, and this is paybacks tonight. She was at my birthday a month ago. She's a wonderful cousin, and I love her.
I'm with Joe, and I'm just here for the food.
Yes.
I'm Tyler. I'm Pam's oldest grandson, and that's all I got to say after the grandma.
Making me really old.
It's all his fault.
I turned 20 in May.
And I think I know most of the people in the room. I'm Craig. I'm Pam's son. This is my wife, Carrie. And then I've got my other two boys over at the other table over there, which they'll introduce themselves in a minute because they're over there. Where to start with stories? I could go back, 40 years of them, but there's a lot of different ones that I can say. I think the best part was just looking back at the video that got produced that Natalie and Heather put a lot of time in. Some of the memories. I know, down at Lake Powell, the houseboat trip from, where, yeah, it was better than the other one, but, enjoy yourselves tonight. You know, it's great to see a lot of people that, you know, have been part of something, you know, part of somebody's life for a lot of time. So, thank you.
I'm just very used to the family.
Well, you gonna introduce yourself there, Mom? You know, I think everybody knows you, but you may as well stand up anyway.
Tell a story about yourself.
Yeah, I don't think so. No, I just want to thank everybody for coming, especially Natalie and Troy. I'm sure they're the ones that are really responsible for this. I know how much I'm so glad all my kids were here, except for one, but we're not worried about that one. But, you know, it's been so fun just to be out with the captain with these kids and just having fun. I think that's what families are for, is to have fun with each other. We really, I think we do. So, anyway, thanks for coming.
Corinne in your phone.
Yeah.
I'm Karen, and I golf with Pam. And she's been on leagues that I've bowled with, but not now.
Karen, what's your maiden name?
My maiden name?
Yeah.
Hales. I do know me.
Dermot.
Are you kidding me? It's a small world.
I knew you looked familiar.
How do you know her?
You play pinochle. Lots of clubs.
I used to walk past her house in the grade school every day.
My sister Felix, my sister
Hey, hi Valerie, and I'm on vacation sometimes with her. Well, sometimes, but mainly it's.
I'm Bobby, and I've known Pam for several years at bowling, and then I met her lovely daughter that I didn't know was her daughter, Heather. She's my son's neighbor, real good friend, and so I just loved Heather to death, and then I found out that Pam was her mother, and I loved Pam to death, and then I met Natalie, and anyway, she's now golfing with us. And she now does our girlfriend trips, and we initiated it. Really good. We have it on video, so.
You don't want to see it.
There are some pictures.
It can't be any worse than your Girl Scout camp.
Oh, I know. It's all there.
And I'm Linda, and I golf with Pam and bowl with Pam and play with Pam at Cabin and at Bear Lake and eat with Pam and just have fun with Pam.
I'm Edie, I'm Pam's next door neighbor, and we met in 2002 at the Olympics. I'll never forget my brother and sister-in-law and I had just come home from one of the events and pulled in our garage, and all of a sudden this lady comes running into our garage and she's like, hi, I'm Pam, I'm your neighbor, I'm from Creative Friends, okay, bye, and she ran back out. It kind of shocked us all, but so I couldn't even remember her name, but I remember she had a little store, so I went and hunted her down so I could find her, and we've been friends ever since.
I'm Natalie, Pam's daughter. This is my husband, Troy, and we want to just thank you all for being part of our mom's life. She is great to us, and we love that you all are such a great part of her life. And this is Kate, our youngest daughter, and I'll let our other two daughters over here introduce themselves later.
You pretty much said all of it. Pam, thanks for being our mother-in-laws, right? You gotta love them.
It's okay, I like my mother-in-law.
Anyways, we enjoy Pam. Pam does a lot for our family. So it's my pleasure to be her.
Okay, this taking.
You're out. Okay, I'm Becky McDermott. I've known Pam for over 20 years. It's closer to 30. Is it?
It's
closer to 30 because I don't remember. Pam has been a great influence. I mean, we went through a
a life change together almost, and we supported each other, and we also get to play with, go out and have adventures. Every time I see Pam, she'll say, "What have you done? You know, what have you been doing lately?" And I go, "Nothing." And she always has lots of things that she's done. I get a little envious, but I'm happy for her. So she keeps you active. So I'm glad we're friends, man. And happy birthday. Oh, this is my daughter Tierney. She knows Pam too.
My name's Candy, this is my husband Dave, and I also golf with Pam. I actually met her before that because I would go to the craft shows, and she made the most wonderful wood crafts, and I bought as many as I could until my house was full, and now I still want some. But the best thing I have to say about Pam is that when we golf together, I always say I want to putt just like Pam, because she gets up and putts so efficiently. She just goes up, putts it in, it goes in the hole, and she doesn't even aim or anything. It just goes right in. I can't believe it. And I sit up there and I aim and it goes, you know, and so I said, I'm going to start putting like Pam, you know. Anyway, she's great.
Sorry, we're standing because of our little monsters. So I'm Heather, the youngest daughter. My husband Gerald was our baby Parker. I'm like seeking to introduce herself in a minute. But as we were putting it together, to find a list on people that we couldn't write, just kept growing and growing and growing. Just to see the love that everybody has for our mom and for everybody coming. We appreciate it. So we love you.
Carrie already took my line.
I love Roberts, and this is my husband Dave, and I've known him forever. When we first moved into the subdivision, she was there, and so our kids kind of grew up together. And I've been in with some of the other people here tonight. We've been in the club for 40 years. And she wins a peanut bowl too.
Yeah, always.
Always.
I love to be her partner.
I know, me too, we all do. And I love Pam. I just want her forever and ever.
My name's Geraldine Debbie. This is my husband Lyle. We moved into Bonnie and Pam's ward many years ago. Knew them there, and now I'm in her Pinochle Club too, and she does win a lot. And the sad part of it is, half the time the prizes she brought, you know, made, because they're so cute. But anyway, we love her, and one funny little story. Sometimes we go to Natalie's house to play Pinochle, and the first time we went there, she said, "Turn at the house with the big rocks." And you went there, and it's like every house there had big rocks. We had no clue which one she was talking about. And anyway, so we were lost, and we drove around. We tried to find it, couldn't. And so we called Pam's cell phone, and she never answered. So we went and called Natalie's house, and the phone was in the drawer, and they couldn't find it. We ended up going home. We never did find them that night, but it was funny because we always remember, turn at the house with big rocks. But we really love Pam too.
I'm Derek, Pam's youngest son. In the video that, as my siblings would like to call it, the 4-month-old that was born to her as a nice Easter present. This is my daughter Caitlin, my daughter Kayla, and my wife Kelly. And yeah, just happy birthday, Mom. We love you.
Tell them your name. Who are you? She's on